I didn't know if I was walking in on something. All right, there you go. No front yard.
Hey there, happy Friday. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. It is a steamy one out there. I just came back in from Stuff the Bus. If you haven't heard about it, you can find out more on our website, fox8.com. But basically, just getting kids ready for back to school, which is crazy to think is around the corner. But definitely is a day where you can just feel the amount of humidity. And we do have several weather alerts to get to as we head into the day. This one just popped up from the National Weather Service. We do have a flood watch in place that'll last throughout the day into early tomorrow. That's because we're going to get a few rounds of rain moving on in here that could put down a decent amount of rain. We also have a heat advisory. This will last pretty much all day long. It officially kicks in right around 11, but we'll continue to track that oppressive heat throughout the day. And then also an air quality alert. That'll be until midnight just for a few counties that you see here. So if you do have any breathing problems or sensitivities, just a good idea to maybe monitor yourself as you head outside, maybe get a few projects done. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now. It's 10:44 in the morning, and we already have a few spots in the 80s. 83 Lakefront Airport, but it feels like 89. We almost have a heat index that feels like the 90s, and that's something that will definitely happen as we head into the later part of the day. Look at this. Heat index forecast has us feeling like the mid to upper 90s right around lunchtime, and also the triple digits as we get into the evening. So that's why you really want to limit any outdoor activity that you do have. Bring some bottles of water if you can. Maybe throw some in the freezer or cooler so you're staying hydrated throughout the day. Temperature wise, we're going to get into the upper 80s and low 90s. We've only seen a 90-degree day once so far this year, but definitely a chance to see that. Radar's a little bit more active than earlier this morning as we have this cluster of showers and storms moving on in. They're mainly off to our west, closer to the Findlay area. That's probably the heftiest thunderstorm that we're seeing right now. This is all traveling off to the east, but continuing to fall apart as it does. This stretches kind of really up 75 here, but the strongest of the storms you can see down towards central Ohio. The bulk of the rain behind it right there is expected to continue to move on south. So we'll see a few showers and storms ahead of it. Not expecting any severe weather out of this batch, but we do have more unsettled weather on the way. Here's what our latest model run has us looking like. So we'll see a few of those showers and storms fizzle out as we take you into the afternoon. But once we get to about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, that's when we'll start to see more scattered showers and storms developing. Again, these are going to be pretty scattered, but they're going to put down a decent amount of rain. Could contain some gusty winds as well. Here's a look at 8 o'clock. We'll start to fizzle out that batch, but then we have a heavier round of rain moving in overnight. This one's not really expected to be severe, but it will have some gusty winds along with it and just a lot of rain. So we could wake up to some flooding issues early Saturday morning, some localized flooding. We'll dry out some Saturday during the day with the chance for a lingering shower taking you into the afternoon. But all in all, the forecast is looking a little bit quieter heading into the weekend. We like to hear that, and Sunday's looking really nice. All right, so the system that we're tracking, I'd say the best round of stronger storms we're expecting is going to be a little later this evening. We'll have another wave of some rain move in later tonight. That's overnight, but not expecting any severe weather out of that. And our main threats right now are looking like damaging winds and also a flooding risk. Let's talk about the rain. So out of some of those showers and storms, that could put down a good inch to almost 2 inches of rain, especially when you see those reddish colors right here. So mainly off to our west. right in here, we could get a lot of rainfall. That's where kind of they're showing that 2-inch possibility. But with that just falling in such a short amount of time, that's where it could lead to some problems. So today's the day where you really want to be alert because of the heat, because of the humidity, and also that chance for some storms a little later on today. We'll keep you updated through that at noon, and of course on our website as well. Check out the weekend. Saturday, a few showers linger throughout the early morning into the afternoon, but nothing too much to write home about. Sunday is looking great. Upper 70s, lower humidity, and we'll keep that stretch heading into early next week. All right, we're getting things ready for the noon newscast. You can join us there. We'll get another look at the radar and take a look at those risks for the rest of your evening. Of course, Dante and Andre will be in a little later tonight to track any of those storms too. You can also find the latest at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.